Hi, this is Emily with Whale of a Sale. This video we're going to talk about how to hang your items and how to attach your tags. So first things first, the item should be hung in the right direction on the hanger. So it's going to look like a question mark. The hanger is just going to come around this way like a question mark. And then when you hang it at Whale of a Sale, it's going to hang this way into the rack. So once you have it hung and entered and your tags are printed and cut, which we'll make another video on how to enter your items and print your tags, etc., you are going to want to find the best place on the garment to tag it. So the best place is always going to be the garment's actual tag. If you're using a tagging gun, this is perfect because tagging guns do make a little bit of a bigger hole, but if it's through the garment tag, it doesn't matter. If you're using a safety pin, I would also advise using the garment tag. It's just the safer place to tag so that we're not making holes in the garment. There are other places that you can tag an item if it doesn't have one of those garment tags, as I know a lot don't these days. So this would be an item that doesn't have one. So as you can see on this item, I have used an inner seam. So these are good if you just turn the sleeves inside out. You can usually find a seam in there to go through, and then that avoids making any holes through the actual garment itself. On this one, I could probably have done it in the bottom of the sleeve in the same way. If you turn it inside out, there's going to be seams that you can use, but this did happen to have a little lip up here, so I went through that on there. So let's talk about now, once you've got your tags in place, how to attach multiple items to a hanger. So you'll see this is one hanger and it has 2 items on it. So out of the 150 hanging items, I have 1 item, but I've managed to actually sell 2. So that can maximize how many items of clothes you sell if you bundle them all onto one hanger. So I like to use safety pins. The 1.5 inches sizes are good for this. So I'll take this off and then you can just see how I actually put it through the pants. So again, the goal is to not leave any holes in the garment that is going to deter a buyer. So I like to go through one side, through the inside, and then I'll just bring that across to the other side and go through there, but not coming through the front of the clothing item. And the same on the other side. And then I can just go ahead with my 1.5 inch safety pin. It fits perfectly to then go ahead and attach it to the hanger. You always want to attach pants to the top rung of the hanger, not the bottom rung. So make sure you're putting your pants up here. So that's how we get 2 items on one hanger in this case. To sell 2 sleepers together, that's going to be a little bit more challenging. I don't want to try to safety pin 2 sleepers together. They're just going to pull weight on each other and compromise the clothing items. So in this case, I put each sleeper on its own hanger. So there's 2 hangers here, but I zip tied them together. So now this can count as just one hanging item. So that is how we tag. Remember, always try to use the garment tag if it's available. If not, try to find a seam. Make sure you're not going through the actual clothing. We don't want any holes left in the clothing. And same for when you're attaching multiple items to a hanger. You just want to make sure that you're not leaving holes in the clothing and that you're not putting too much weight on another garment if you're attaching 2 garments to each other. So I hope that was helpful. Let us know if you have any questions.